What's up, everybody? Scenes Podcast, episode number 21. Today, we got Cole Magnotta on the show. We're going to be talking NBA free agency. Your host, Chris Parlay, Nick Giancarelli.
Yo,
Welcome, Cole.
How we doing today?
Party at Kemba, baby.
Big day of free agency today. So we're actually recording this on Wednesday at like 6:30, but this is going to be uploaded Thursday. Nick goes to school tomorrow in Tampa, so we're doing Zoom podcast soon.
Zoom University.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to be a lot different, but we got to figure it out basically how to do it already. So, yeah, I mean, there's huge free agency like moves. Like, Nick's made a fuck ton of moves. These guys both seem pretty happy about it. We could talk about it a little bit. So, what's your favorite signing so far, both of you guys?
The thing is, though, the Knicks had a great offseason all around, I thought. Drafting Quentin Grimes, I think he's great. And then free agency, we were able to retain Alec Burks, Nerlens Noel, D Rose, big time. The only guy we lost was Reggie. We like Reggie.
We replaced him now.
We like Reggie a lot, though. He's a great 3-and-D player. But we replaced Evan Fournier, great player, and Quentin Grimes is going to rotate in that position. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm praying that Quentin Grimes plays a lot because I'm very high on him. I think he's got all-star potential in the long run. And then Kemba Walker for $8 million a year was an absolute steal.
Let's get it.
Yeah, that's unreal. What about you, Cole? Who do you like a lot?
Well, yeah, obviously number one right now is we needed a point guard. We haven't had a good point guard. I mean, Raymond Felton was our last decent point guard.
Raymond Felton was a baller. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but
not when he was on the Knicks though.
He wasn't. He was good on the Knicks. He brought us to the 2 seed, helped us to the 2 seed. He wasn't he's not a great scorer, but I would say Kemba Walker will be our best point guard since Stephon Marbury.
Oh,
which is high to say, but it's true. If
Marbury was a baller.
Marbury's a baller, and I'm not saying he's better than Marbury, but he's there. He's
most talented since Marbury.
Yeah, he's right there since Marbury, and now he doesn't have to play. He's hurt. He's always hurt, but
Jeremy Lin for those 7 games.
yeah, you can't count that.
What a baller!
But he doesn't have to play those big 35-minute games though. Even though Tiz is gonna want him to, but he's got D Rose on the bench, so D Rose will be backing him up and splitting minutes with him. So that's good.
See how that goes. I think I didn't really like the Evan Fournier signing by the Knicks. I don't know why. I said it doesn't really fit their timeline, but he is on a 3-year deal. I don't know how much of a problem Evan Fournier is going to solve for the Knicks. That's what I look at it. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a great shooter. He's a great scorer. Not a great defender. He could create a shot on his own. That's the plus. So I'm looking at him compared to Reggie Bullock because that's who you guys said his replacement was.
Yeah.
So he definitely lacks defensively. He's a great shooter. They're probably equal in shooting, but Evan Fournier could create his own shot, which I mean will help, but I don't know how much it'll help. I think Kemba was a huge step up for you guys, but I don't see you guys. You guys aren't going to do. I mean, you'll have a better season than last year, but you won't be higher in the seeding. You guys are maxed out at a 4 seed, in my opinion, because just how it goes. I don't see any teams competing with the Nets, Philly, or Bucks, whatever order they go in. I just don't see one of those teams in the East competing with that.
Tell me why he doesn't fit the timeline, because I don't think the Knicks are on the same timeline that people are used to seeing them on anymore.
They're rebuilding, but they're also trying to compete as well.
I don't think the Knicks are rebuilding anymore.
Well, no, they're not rebuilding, but they're trying to develop guys still.
Well, what the Knicks are trying to do right now, they're trying to make a competitive team.
Yeah.
They're trying to make an attractive team for free agents in the future, or maybe acquire guys like Evan Fournier, who's going to give you 20 points a game potentially, and that's also if the Knicks ever want to make a big trade, that's an asset.
They're all on team-friendly deals.
Exactly.
So you said to acquire free agents, but you have a lot of guys locked up on a 3-year deal. Your cap space next year probably isn't looking amazing. Not enough to pull an all-star, I don't think.
I'm saying more for to be honest, we only have one guy on a max.
Yeah, but
teams get away with having fucking three, 4 maxes. Well, Julius is gonna get a max.
He's gonna get a max. Yeah.
When is that next year?
Probably by the contract
end of this year.
Extension. Okay. Hopefully they give him extension max. I mean, he's not gonna get. I heard he's not gonna get a max. I heard 25, 28 mil a year. I heard. That's what I'm hearing.
He was an All NBA player. You'll probably get a max.
Yeah, but
if you're an All NBA player, you're eligible for a super max at some point in your career. I'm not sure if he's there yet.
I think there's some other
but you saw the
qualifications you need to get a super max. I think you need to be on the team for a certain amount of years.
Yeah, you do. And
yeah. He's not eligible for the next super max.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's not going to get a super max. I mean, you saw what he did at the playoffs.
No, yeah, I don't think
he's not that. He knows he's not that guy yet, and I don't know if he will be.
Well, he's like a 1A, 1B type player. Like, he needs another superstar.
He's a second option.
Yeah.
I just don't think you guys got a first option. I don't think Kemba Walker's a first option anymore.
But no. But
the Knicks don't.
he's on a very tradable contract. He's only making $16 million a year, so we could eat that contract. We could trade it away.
16, $8 million a year.
Yeah, 16 for 2 years.
Yeah.
I might have said 16 a year, but 16 for 2 years. And but yeah, we also have Alec Burks who's making $10 million a year, and then Nerlens Noel making 10 and a half a year.
Yeah, 31 or 32 across 3 years, I think.
Yeah, but those are all tradable
too.
contracts for guys like Alec Burks is gonna would help a championship team. They would love to trade for a guy like that. They're all tradable, and Fournier maybe not tradable, but I think he is if he as long as he's fine. I mean, making $19 million a year, it's not that bad.
So you're talking trading to a championship team, but oftentimes you don't see championship teams trading a superstar for role players to become a championship squad.
No, well, that's not what we're saying.
No. They're gonna have to trade their young guys. They would have to trade all their young guys.
Yeah.
And keep those role players, and get hopefully two superstars.
The idea is that we have a good team now.
Yeah.
And that we're a competitive team and we're gonna win games. We're gonna be in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. You guys are.
We're a playoff team now.
Yeah, 100%.
We're an attractive team. It's gonna, even though it sells out already every night, it's gonna sell out every night. People are gonna enjoy watching the Knicks. People are gonna see the culture around this Knicks team. The Tibbs.
They're more exciting now.
Yeah, Tibbs' defensive mindset. He wants to fucking win. He demands a lot from his players. Leon Rose is not scared to fucking get things done, unlike past presidents we've had.
They would just be waiting for the big man to
Yeah,
sign.
the-
That's it.
yeah,
And
now
then
we're-
they sign whatever.
The thing is, though, I'm okay with spending money. Like the Knicks have always been scared.
They've always been scared.
They've always
because
been
they want to keep it for the
the
next
big
big
guy.
guy.
As
And then
it-
they just fucking put it on Julius, or he was good, but they didn't know he was gonna be at the time.
The problem is, though, that the Knicks always had this idea that, which was kind of true, we wait until we have like this big guy available, and we have this assumption that they'll want to play for us because we're the New York Knicks, and that just hasn't happened for the past decade.
No.
So now they're taking a different approach. You build a squad because we have a squad now. Most championship teams have 2 superstars or 3 superstars like the Nets, and then you have like kind of fillers everywhere else. The Knicks have like a starting lineup, and we have a capable backup starting lineup as well. Like we have depth, we have a team. They play good defense. They have a good defensive coach. They have a plan, and we have a lot of assets. We have a lot of young assets that we could eventually trade.
6 draft picks in the next 4 years.
We have a lot of
First
rounders.
9 second rounders.
Yeah, and we have a lot of assets, and that's the thing. We have a lot of young assets. Quentin Grimes, Quickly, McBride, the Vildoza still, the kid from Spain, that Lithuanian kid we just
He's not
drafted.
gonna play this year, but yeah.
Yeah, but like you got assets that you can use and put to use for the future.
McBride.
Let's say you
Grimes.
package all these guys and you bring in Dame, and then you trade away Kemba for like a second or like a first. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a lot of flexibility with all these young assets because you can't pay them all. You're gonna have to do something with them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So you use them hopefully they play a lot this year and they build up some notoriety and they build up a little bit of value, and then you ship them off and then you get something good. That's how the fucking cycle goes. And the Knicks are doing it the right way, I think.
I mean, yeah, you're at a good spot. I mean, every free agency a lot of Knicks fans expect. I'm not saying you guys expect this, but it was like, are we gonna bring in Dame yet? So I think are we gonna get Kawhi possibly, or are these big name players coming and they're not coming yet? But I get it. Like you guys are moving in the right direction. You have valuable pieces to trade. So yeah, I mean, I don't see you guys getting past the second round this year. It's very unlikely.
Sure.
But I mean, anything's possible in the
Depends
NBA.
what happens, dude. We got Kemba starting. You got Fournier at the 2. You got RJ at the 3. Julius Randle at the 4, and Mitch at the 5. That's a fucking good team. Like, let's say another team gets it. Let's say the Bucks. Knock on wood, this never happens. But let's say the Bucks, Giannis gets hurt.
Yeah,
Right? Let's say someone gets hurt because that's what happened this year. That's the reason why the Nets didn't make it to the
Yeah.
finals. That's the reason why Lakers didn't make it past the first round.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it goes both ways, though. I mean,
Yeah, we could get hurt,
all
too.
it takes
Of
is
course,
Julius
yeah.
Randle to go down.
Exactly. But let's just say it works in our favor, and that happens what the Hawks did this year. They make a surprise run to the Eastern Conference Finals. Anything can happen. I'm not saying
This is all good for developments of younger players. RJ's 21, and he could, you don't know what he could be yet. He's still growing. Like, the guy could be a beast. And we have Quickly, we have Obi. These guys are still getting better. And obviously they might be using a trade, but who knows?
they're still usable players who could play, and they're young and they're promising.
Yeah.
I want to say something about what you said about how we didn't get Dame, we didn't get Kawhi. There's this assumption that we've talked about this before about the New York teams and their fans. People think that we think that we're gonna get all these big names just because there's rumors.
They're the ones saying
I
it.
mean, you've also told me you actually think Dame's going to the Knicks.
Dame is still a possibility to go to the
Yeah,
Knicks.
Dame is.
Okay.
It's not over yet.
Dame's
I'm not
three
saying it
teams,
will
though.
happen, but we have amongst the largest amount of assets in the whole league.
Yeah.
Like you said, 6 first-round
Them
picks,
in OKC.
6 first-round picks in the next 4 years, and 9 second-round picks. And you got guys like Quickly, Obi, who did we draft? Grimes,
I think Barrett's going to go.
Mitchell Robinson, RJ. We have a lot of young guys. I don't ever want to lose RJ. I hope RJ stays.
I think Barrett's going if you guys get Dame, no doubt in my mind, probably.
I mean, chances are probably, but I don't want to see that happen.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. We're not just here to talk about the Knicks. We're here to talk about more free agency. So I think probably the team that's done the best in free agency, probably the Bulls. A lot of people had them not being a great team next year. I mean, Vooch and Zach LaVine, we didn't see him do much at the end of last year, but they had Alonzo, great pickup. So, what do you think about them? They also made some other signings. I'm blanking on it right now. Who else did the Bulls get?
DeMar.
They got
DeMar,
DeMar
yes,
DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah. So
Lonzo
I
Ball.
think that they're going to be a solid squad now. I could see them. They're going to be in the contention with the Knicks. They're going to be right around the Knicks seeding. They're a team that's another 4 to 7 seed team. Like all these in that general area. You see a team like that. You see a team like the Heat like that, which made some good offseason moves too with Fat Boy Lowry.
The disrespect.
They got PJ Tucker. I like Kyle Lowry, but I mean he's a fat boy.
They call him Bubble Butt.
They call him Big Booty Lowry too. Yeah.
He's just big boned.
So okay, who do you guys think had the best free agency though? Besides the Knicks, if you're gonna say the Knicks.
No, I wasn't gonna say the Knicks.
I'm just saying.
It's probably got to be the Lakers, and maybe the Bulls. But I'm not the biggest fan of the Bulls because they're. I mean, yeah, I guess they had to make a playoffs because they want to keep Levine. But I do think they're still stuck in where they're at because they don't have those. They don't have a bunch of picks. They got now. They got like an older DeMar DeRozan. I mean, they still got Lonzo's young. He still can prove himself to be a really good player.
DeMar's
And
also making
Levine-
$28 million a year.
DeMar's making 28. Yeah, that's what 32, 31. And then,
I think
and then
he's
they got
32.
Vucevic. So they got a bunch of good players, and they better make a playoff. If they don't make playoffs, it's over for them.
They got a better starting five than the Knicks, I think, in my opinion.
On paper, yeah.
Yeah,
So
on
did
paper.
so did every team last year, and we made the playoffs.
That's also true.
I mean,
We made the playoffs last year, and all we did was improve this year. So I think that the thing is with the Bulls, they're in that, like you said, 4 to 7 range.
Mhm.
I think the Hawks are better than them. So I think it's going to be the first 3 we already talked about in whatever order.
It's got to be.
Fourth is going to be Hawks. I think it has to be Hawks.
Okay.
They have the same team. They made the Eastern Conference Finals.
Sorry,
Hawks.
Sam.
You can say the Heat, Knicks.
I'll say
Bulls. I mean,
I'll say Knicks, Bulls, Heat.
Wow. So have the Heat on low.
Bulls, Heat.
7 seed.
They were like that. Yeah, I don't know, because Jimmy Butler's losing his efficiency's getting less. I mean,
He had an off year this past
We
year.
also got to remember they do have Victor Oladipo. And
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's still out.
he's trying to prove himself.
Victor
I don't
Oladipo's
know.
still out.
He's gonna play.
He's not playing
Gonna,
until December.
yeah, I know, but he wants to prove himself.
When did the season start?
October or something.
Oh, so it's back to starting.
No, yeah,
October.
it's normal. It's normal now.
He's
Oh,
not.
okay.
He's not playing until at least December. He tore his quad tendon, which is one of the most.
So NBA
difficult
usually
injuries to come back
starts
from.
mid to late October. So I'm probably assuming somewhere around October 18th.
Yeah,
So
probably
I
around
mean,
then.
he's gonna miss a month and a half of the season.
At least.
At least. Which isn't the end of the world.
18.
No, it's not. It is what it is. But he's a good piece, but he hasn't played in a long time.
They have a
Also,
good defensive team though. They have one of the best defensive teams in the league.
last year, what were they? 7 seed, 8
Yeah.
seed.
7 seed, yeah, but I mean,
No, they were 6. They were 6 seed last year.
because
They
they
played
played
the
the
Bucks.
Bucks. Yeah, that's true.
I see them as a 7 seed again.
I'm not too high on the Heat. I don't think they'll be that good, but I don't see that they don't. I don't think they're offensively good. I think they're defensively good, but I don't think they'll take them anywhere. Another first-round exit team, in my opinion. I don't really. I mean, most teams are nowadays in the East because the top 3 are basically locks to go to the second round at this point. That's how everyone sees
Dude,
it.
the East is good now, man.
The East
Yeah.
is good now.
It's tough. I don't know. What do you guys think about the Cavs this year? You think the Cavs will have a good year or no?
No.
Is
No.
Sexton gonna stay? A lot of rumors about him getting traded.
Well, yeah, the Knicks were rumored to be trading for him, but I mean, obviously,
I'm
not
happier
anymore,
with
but-
Kemba on a 2-year deal than
But,
Sexton on a long-term deal.
Yes, so I think the Cavs will be that 11-10 area around what the Celtics are going to be at.
Oh, so okay. Let's
We gotta talk
this.
about the Celtics.
So you don't think the Celtics are making the playoffs?
They'll make the playing game. I mean, they got Tatum. They might be able to win a playing game, so they could make the 8 seed.
I mean, they got They got Jaylen Brown too.
Jaylen Brown, yeah, he'll be hurt most of the year, so that's why I think they're gonna be. I'm not joking around with it. He's not most of the year, but he's probably gonna be back to. I don't know.
Well, what happened? Well, when did
I think he tore his ACL or something. I think he tore something.
I don't know.
He's hurt, and I don't know if he'll be back until maybe January, March. But
someone flushed the toilet.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you guys could hear that. The pipes are fried. Right
no, we're good. We're good. This mic don't pick up anything.
So I want to talk about the Celtics a little bit. The Celtics went backwards this offseason.
They didn't do anything.
As in, they went backwards because they lost Kemba and they didn't make any moves to get better.
Tice too, as their starting center.
Yeah, they I could see the Celtics making this. I heard a lot of rumors Celtics for Dame, trade Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
but then you have nothing else around him.
I don't know. I don't even know one free agent that the Celtics have signed. Like I don't
think they signed anyone.
I don't think they signed anyone, and they lost a few pieces.
Fournier.
Yeah, they lost Fournier. Yeah, they'll still be an 8th seed in my opinion, probably.
They're on the fringe though. They might not make the playoffs.
Hornets, Pacers. Those
Pistons
teams
are a sleeper too. I'm not gonna.
I don't think Pistons will make it.
Pistons are playing.
Wizards are there too.
I don't think the Pistons are playing game. I don't think
they are. I know you like Cade, but
they're
they don't
a year
have,
out.
I don't really like Cade that much. I just think they have a good. I mean, I do like Cade, but I think they got a decent squad too. Like I think with Cade,
they got Kelly Olynyk as their starting center though.
Hornets. What about the Hornets? Are they gonna be up there?
Oh, yeah, Hornets are up there.
LaMelo's only gonna get better. Gordon Hayward, he's still there.
Book Knight is their shooting guard.
Yeah, is he starting?
They got Mason Plumlee.
Well, they got rid of
Kai
Devontae Graham.
Yeah,
Devontae Graham went to the Pelicans.
Yeah, for a first round pick, they got a 3rd overall pick now next year because the Pelicans suck.
And they also lost Malik Monk, which was their backup shooting guard.
Which are the Lakers, right?
Yeah,
they're not as deep actually, but yeah,
I don't know how good they'll be next year.
Pacers will be around there too. They got Karis LeVert and I don't know.
Yeah,
man. that 13 through
that playing game
9
is nice. That 7 seed's gonna fucking be like pissed that they got playing the playing game because they're gonna be way better than that 8. It's a big drop off from that 7 to the 8, I think, with it being the Knicks, Heat, Bulls,
and then like the Celtics were like another team.
And then the 8 seed's gonna be a lot worse. I don't think the Hawks would be. No, I think the Hawks would be 4 seed.
I think the Hawks are probably gonna bust next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah. That's a hot take.
I just think it's gonna be the same thing that happened to the Heat. Everyone's gonna be like, "Holy shit," and then they're gonna bust.
No, but Trae Young's getting better though. Jimmy Butler wasn't on like an uptrend. Jimmy Butler's like on his steady prime. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was kind of hurt last year, but.
I mean, a big piece for them was like Tyler Hero and stuff too. Like, I maybe the role players don't like they kind of locked in. They're locked in with their like kind of contracts now. They re-signed John Collins.
They're stuck.
Yeah, so like this is their squad,
and they can't get Dame.
They're not going anywhere. I don't think they're going to be good for the next 5 years.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
Who's not going to be good for the next 5 years?
The Hawks, like they'll be good, but like
the Hawks.
Oh, the Hawks or Heat? I thought you were talking about the Heat.
Oh, I said the Hawks.
Oh, I don't know why.
No, I don't like that take. I don't like that take either. Talking about the Heat.
Well, the Heat have nothing going for them.
Lowry and Butler are not getting any younger, so like the Heat are going downward trend.
And it's not like they're like superstars like Kyle Lowry, like leads the leagues in charges.
They're
like every
they're like mid-tier stars.
Yeah, you can even say low tier. But I don't think I think the Hawks are actually gonna like
wow
6 or 7 seed next year.
Dude, their shooting is unbelievable.
You're hating on the Hawks a little bit.
I know if they make the defense harder for Trae Young, it might be right.
Yeah,
you might be right if they make those like you can't do those flail on. I mean, I can see that, which they are doing, but I still think Trae Young and all these young shooters around them. I mean, I think they're pretty good.
I don't know, bro. What's another team in the East that's well, I want to go back to the Bulls a little bit because I didn't get to say much about them. I think the Bulls. Fetty said the Bulls thinks Bulls are like could be like a 2 seed.
It's out of pocket as fuck.
Yeah,
out of pocket as fuck.
I don't know, Fetty, love you, but I don't know about a 2 seed. I would say they're in that 4 to 7 range. I like them a lot. I think they're more talented than the Knicks. They're definitely more talented than the Knicks on paper.
So.
A lot of teams.
You got a lot of teams are. You got Lonzo, DeMar, Zach LaVine. Patrick Williams is a good and Vucevic. So like no, they got a good starting squad, but they don't have a lot of depth. And they have Kobe White come off the bench.
Kobe White, Caruso,
Caruso,
and they might sign Marketing. I don't know if they did. So him off the bench would help.
Yeah, they got a good.
And then they got some random center off the bench. Is not gonna be good, but they got something. Tony Bradley's his name, I think.
Yeah,
they got a good squad.
What team do you play for?
He's like a Taj Gibson, probably. Like he's good, but he's third string.
Yeah, he's a good. Like they got a good squad.
Yep.
The thing is, though, you think
what do we got?
We got a little lag.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Yeah, you can't mess around with that. I
I
don't
was just
think.
trying to see what other free agents we were looking at.
So,
It's all good.
so what I was saying, you think that the Bulls are stuck because they're not
They
gonna.
don't have any picks. They don't have any. They don't have any
Have any
assets to really
assets.
trade besides maybe
That's
Lonzo
why
Ball.
I
and
like the Knicks
Levine.
position better because the
I-
Knicks
I
have.
agree.
They're in the same.
Bulls might be better this year though.
Yeah, they're in the same tier of like.
but they have
as
a lot
team,
of
but the
assets.
Knicks have ability to go get somebody to be that second star to Julius Randle.
Yeah,
And
or
that's-
the first.
And the
star.
Bulls don't
They-
have anything.
They
They
have
got
Lonzo Ball and like Kobe White.
like, Lonzo
and
Ball's a good player.
Pat Williams, I think his name is.
Lonzo Ball's making $20 million. He's a good player.
He could still be an all-star. Like
He could be.
Can be,
He's got to
but-
make a jump. He's got to make a real jump this year. I mean, he's on his 5th year now.
He's got to make a scoring jump. I
Usually the
think.
big jump is your 3rd year. Like RJ Barrett's got to make a jump this year, but then that's usually when you see.
I mean, we do see a lot of late bloomers though. Like
Yeah, I mean, Julius
there's-
Randle, for instance,
there-
but-
I mean, Steph Curry was a late bloomer. There's the Giannis is. I mean, by this
No,
maybe
Giannis.
4th year, he was an all-star.
Yeah, but Giannis was like, you saw it by that 3rd year, and like
Yeah, fair enough.
once he got big, you're like, oh, this guy's legit.
Well,
Yeah.
It all depends though. Every
Yeah,
player
every
is going to
player's
develop
different, man.
differently,
Yeah.
but I think that the Knicks are in a great position. I just hope that they could keep if they do make a trade for Dame, and a lot of it's media stirred it up. Stephen A. Smith comes out and says, the Knicks, Dame Lillard's preferred destination is the Knicks. Don't tell me why I know. I just know. It's like
and then
source.
he's
Trust
like
me,
a real
bro.
Knicks fan,
Yeah.
like, and then all the Knicks
Yeah.
fans are stupid because of
Yeah.
this guy saying this. Like,
That's the problem.
and then we all believe that we're getting Damian Lillard because this asshole says
goes-
it.
he
Even
goes,
though
tr-
like he'll
he
probably
goes-
go to the Sixers.
He
if
goes,
anything.
trust me, bro.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Trust me, bro. Dame wants to go to the Knicks. Trust me. I know.
Like-
like I texted him. Trust me.
But he said a couple
Bro.
months ago, I heard him say that. Oh, I heard if inside information that he hates the Knicks. Like this is like he's opposite,
Like
man.
Stephen A. Smith does it. Don't listen to him. He does it just for
Yeah,
fucking
It's a job.
for
I mean,
listens.
I know.
He makes
So
money
I
off
don't
this shit.
think that
Oh yeah,
Like,
he gets
the-
paid to say stupid shit.
this whole idea that the Knicks fans think that that's where it originates from people higher up that put this idea in our
media,
heads.
the media.
yeah,
yeah.
but you guys listen to it.
I don't.
So, but you think Dame still
I
has a
don't-
chance of going to the Knicks?
Because we have assets,
No, yeah,
not
he still
because
has a
Stephen
chance
A.
to go
Smith
next.
said so.
Okay, but you're still agreeing with it.
No.
Yeah, but you're getting it twisted because it's not about because the
Yeah,
thing is with Knicks fans, it's like, oh, like we're getting Dame, we're definitely getting Dame, like we're the favorites. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if the Knicks wanted to try, they have the assets.
Yeah, they do
I'm not
have-
saying he's going to the Knicks.
Okay, no,
I gotta
okay.
clarify. It's
All right, but
different.
Still, like it's the same to some extent.
It's not because I'm not saying it will happen. I'm saying that if the Knicks actually wanted to, they have a package to offer.
No, yeah, they do have a package. I agree.
They have a better package than most teams. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And I'm not saying that it's going to happen. A lot of Knicks fans buy into this shit because the media feeds it to us saying that, oh, the Knicks are a premier destination because it's the Mecca, like it's New York basketball.
the fans are great.
The fans are great. MSG's great. But I think, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, we need to trade for this guy. If he's a free agent, it's different. Like, the possibilities are endless when they're free agents. But with the trade for a guy, yeah, but free agents, they at the end of the day, they make up their own minds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't influence them.
Yeah.
But when it comes to trades, I look at it from a logical standpoint. The Knicks have a lot of young assets and a lot of draft picks, and I think it's possible. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I honestly don't think it's gonna happen because we signed Kemba. I don't think it's gonna happen. You think it's still gonna happen?
I know can happen. I don't think it's gonna. I still think that we haven't talked about the Sixers yet, but we will be soon.
Yeah, probably.
because
Bring it up.
I'm saying that the teams that he can go to, the only teams that really make sense that he probably will end up going to is either the Knicks, the Sixers, or the Celtics. And I think he's going to decide to leave eventually, maybe by the trade deadline next year. He's going to end up on one of those teams. I still think Sixers edge out as the favorite.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. For this.
But like, if they want to go the full rebuild route where they don't want to get like, still be a kind of a competitive team, if they want to literally go full rebuild, I think they go for the Knicks and get like 4 of their picks and get a bunch of second rounders from them, get all the young guys, and but if they want to still be competitive, I think they're going to go through the Sixers, which I think
the
that's
Knicks
probably
have
what they'll
like I said, I think the best package for long term because you got. If we were to trade, we would give 4 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks, right?
do.
At least
Probably a bunch of swaps.
a bunch of swaps.
I just got to keep RJ, man.
That's what's what I'm saying. Like
So
we
tough.
we
But you
have the
still have-
assets,
we
but
still
do we
have-
want to give it up? Probably not. I'd rather keep RJ, but you got
We
Grimes,
still got Quickly Grimes,
Mitch,
Obi,
Obi.
Mitch.
It's a lot of good young players. I don't know if it's enough, but like if any, honestly, like
They're gonna be like, "Where's RJ?" Or it's like,
if the Sixers want fucking 4 first-round picks for Ben Simmons, then like with that logic, Dame's untouchable because Ben Simmons is a fraud.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, I do think Dame will probably go to the Sixers too, but there's a chance. I think you make an awesome point. It's like if they want to be semi-competitive, they're gonna get Ben Simmons, and they're gonna be fucking stuck in their same spot they've been in.
Yeah, or the
like,
Celtics too. They can get Jaylen Brown maybe. That's another one I did. I think I said
yeah,
it.
I just unless we see like a moving of CJ McCollum and like Yusuf Nurkic for them really to blow it up, but because those guys are still good. Like Yusuf Nurkic is like one of the most underrated centers in the league in my opinion. Like he's great. Like when he's healthy, he's great. CJ McCollum, I mean he'd be a great third option. They could trade him to a decent squad and stuff, but I don't know. Would you want a Dame trade to happen? Or no?
I don't.
Not if we don't have not.
I don't.
Not if we have to give up
Really?
RJ.
No, I don't.
That's why I'm at. If we have to give up RJ,
I'm
it's
cool
a
with
no.
where we're at right now, bro. We had a great offseason.
But we need somewhere to get. Like we're not getting that championship.
We're not getting a
area.
championship with Dame. And if we lose RJ, we lose all those guys.
No, I'm saying if we can keep RJ, and we have the same lineup, and then like have the same.
Okay,
like,
we're
most
probably
backups.
gonna have to trade like Fournier as
Uh-huh.
well to get. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not gonna be able to get. We're not gonna be able to get Dame without getting rid of
But then
RJ.
it's just what you have to wait out the Nets,
Bro,
wait
we have a
out
good.
the Lakers.
We have a good team right now. I thought you've been saying this whole time.
I agree.
We got a.
yeah, we trust the. I
You
guess,
guys are still steps away.
yeah,
Yeah,
just,
but that's okay.
No, yeah, but like, so like, what's your ideal plan? Like, you wouldn't want Dame in an ideal plan for you guys to like
Well,
move on.
You talking about timelines?
someone's gonna want to
before.
play with Dame, man.
You talk about timelines before, right?
Yeah.
You're saying that Evan Fournier is not on the next timeline, and I don't agree with that. But you said that. If anything, Dame is much farther from that timeline.
But once you get Dame, the timeline changes.
Timeline
'Cause
changes,
it's
yeah.
win now. Once you get Dame,
Yeah, but why can't we win now? Like win now as
you
in
guys can't win now.
not a championship,
Okay, so that's not win now.
dude. But we had
win
this
now
talk
is a
already.
contender.
We had this talk.
I know, but okay, win now is a contender. I just want to clarify that because
The
if you're
Knicks-
in win now mode, you're a contender.
Yeah, but we're gonna blow up the bank for Dame. We're still not contenders.
I know, but so I'm saying, what's your ideal goal?
You stay the course and you keep building a
Stay the
team.
course.
Alright, I mean,
You keep building a team, and you build for longevity, not just for temporary success. We get Dame, 4 years, he's done.
Yeah.
Within 4 years, Dame's done, and in those 4 years, we're still not winning a championship because you still
You're
got
closer,
LeBron.
LeBron's
But
gonna
it
be
doesn't
gone,
matter.
you're close, but the second you have Dame, someone wants to play with Dame.
Yeah, I agree.
A
with
free
that.
agent falls along in the next 4 years, like someone possibly could fall to you guys. You stick
Maybe.
with Julius, you have Dame.
Maybe.
So I mean, if I'm not a Knicks fan, but I would probably want to trade for Dame because
I think we would give away the next decade of young players
Okay,
and
yeah.
future draft picks.
It
Is
depends
gone.
Yeah, why not let Grimes become like the next Bradley Beal and
Bro,
let
I
RJ
love
Barrett become a beast
Quentin
and,
Grimes.
You never know what these guys.
I love
end up.
RJ.
yeah, those are so long shots though. Like
Yeah, the long shots, but like, look what happened. Like, look at Bradley Beal. Look at Milton. Look at these
Dame-
guys. They end up.
Yeah,
That's what happens,
Give them
like-
time. Like if we're just gonna trade away all these young assets as soon as we get them, then you'll never know if they're any good. And then you know what's gonna happen in 3 years' time when these guys are all stars. Oh, the Knicks are fucking stupid. We traded away all our good players.
Yeah, Trailblazers are the number one team.
and then in 4 years, Dame's fucking retired because he's like, fuck the Knicks, we suck. Like,
I don't know.
I don't
guess.
agree with it.
It's hard.
I don't
It's
want.
hard,
I don't want to trade for Dame right
Listen-
now. Don't get me wrong. If we trade for Dame right now, I'll be excited for this
It's hard to say
season.
no, man.
I'll be excited for this season and the next season, but then after that, because we're not winning this year if we get Dame. Dame and Julius Randle is not winning a
No,
championship.
I agree, but I mean, the second you get Damian Lillard, more players want to play with you.
Who's available in free agency next year? Do you know off the top of your
Yeah, I
head?
mean, I know Curry was supposed to be, but not anymore.
Yeah, he
Levine,
resigned.
Beal,
Levine's gonna get
he
resigned.
might get re-signed. Beal, but he
don't
also
know
wants to
that.
stay.
Beal wants to stay.
Well, this is next year.
This is what they're saying. This is what we're hearing now.
Well, Jimmy Butler re-signed.
I don't want Jimmy Butler. That's
He
definitely not.
re-signed already.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, he got paid for no reason.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I don't want
who
Jimmy
else.
Butler anyway, so he can stay in Miami.
Well, Kawhi will probably. All those guys are on play options. Kawhi, Harden, KD, all those guys.
They're not coming. All right, KD and Harden are not coming to New York after the contract's
Oh,
done.
100%.
But that's it. Like, what
They're
other
not
guy? Like,
coming.
there's no. Literally, what superstar do you think would?
That's
go
what
to
I'm
the Knicks?
thinking. Who wants to? If we get Dame, maybe Bradley Beal. Is that enough?
That's like-
No, it's not. I don't think.
I mean,
Not with Harden, Kyrie, and KD, and then LeBron, AD,
yeah.
Westbrook. Those teams are better. The Bucks are still better.
That's what
the
I'm saying.
Sixers
Like,
are.
we could like wait till RJ's 26 and then like figure it out from then. Like,
Bro,
just like be
we
a good
gotta-
team all those years.
I think we
and
need to be
have RJ
patient.
a stud.
it's just the problem is when you're sitting in that, like, all right, you guys are a good playoff team, like, cool, like 5 years pass, you guys are 4 or 5 seed every year, maybe a 3 seed one year. You know, this Philly falls off, you become a 3 seed. and you still don't have enough like to win. And I think I don't get me wrong, it's a good thing, but when it happens for so long, your players want to leave, and it's just eventually going to fall apart. So I think at some point you do have to. I mean, I'm not saying now you have to make a good move like that, but if you guys are just stuck in that period where you're like a 3 to like 6 seed or something, like players are going to eventually leave, the team's going to implode. And I just think there's going to have to be a move done soon.
I see what you're saying. You've seen that happen many times, but I think that if I'm the Knicks, they've done it the right way. They've done it the hard way.
Well, yeah, Leon's been doing great.
And he's been doing great. I would stay the course and continue to build this roster. Let these young guys develop. We have these guys on 3-year deals. We have a window that we can like build the success on. Like let's say we make the playoffs each of those 3 years. Then we become an actual like attractive team for free agents. I would wait it out. I would say keep building, keep winning, build sustained success.
That's when the young free agents are coming. That's when Donovan Mitchell.
That's when Jason Tatum wants out, and that's when
those
these young guys. I'd rather go for a guy like that in a couple years when we build up more assets.
These older
than like a 31, 32-year-old Damian Lillard that we're only going to get for 3 years. And within those 3 years, we're still not going to win. If I want to win, like we're in a good spot where we can make the playoffs pretty comfortably and have sustained success for 2-3 seasons.
Yeah.
But once we trade that all away for Dame and we go for it for 2 years, 3 years maybe, 4 years at the absolute most, which I still don't think we're going to win in those 4 years, then after Dame's done, then we're back where we were when Melo left.
Okay, so listen to me now. So you guys have everyone on a 3-year timeline right now.
Yeah.
3 years goes by, all your players leave. Like not all of them leave. Okay, so you guys haven't done much. You don't really have a star. I mean, Julius Randle. He's probably gonna be like borderline all-star.
Don't get it wrong. We're not gonna have the same team in 3 years.
No.
We're gonna make moves every offseason.
And those guys are on.
You know?
Like Noel and Burks are on 2 years with a team option, and then Fournier's on a 3-year with a 4th-year team option. So like
things change every season.
No, yes, true.
And you could trade those guys, move those guys.
Yeah.
There's so many moves every year. Man.
It's not like this is our team for 3 years. It's like, okay, we have a foundation, and then we make moves on that, and we continue to slowly improve.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hope maybe it works out. I don't know. I hope not, kind of, because fuck the Knicks. But
oh, there we go.
It's just like I don't know. It's like, I mean, it's exciting. You guys are gonna be a good team. Like for now, like you guys haven't been a good team for like a while now, so it's like it's different. It's refreshing, but like it's like I feel like there's got to be some moves done kind of soon because like you guys don't want to be stuck in that. I always bring up like the Indian Pacers.
Yeah, but we still have our picks though. Like when we were stuck, like those. Like I mean, I don't know what the Pacers were like, but like when the Knicks were kind of stuck, they didn't have any picks those years. Like with Melo, they were stuck with Melo.
Okay, you guys are stuck, but then like if you're stuck in that playoff range, like those picks aren't amazing picks though. Like
I don't think we're in a position right now to go all out for a superstar because even if we do, we're not going to win.
I mean, it's fair.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't think. Do you think so?
No, I don't. I mean,
You think?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I kind of agree.
You think if we go get Dame right now,
we gotta deal with the Bucks. We gotta deal with the.
And then what happens when Dame leaves? We're the Portland Knicks.
Yeah, well, we report the Knicks when he comes, and then when he leaves, we're
worse.
We're nothing.
We're nothing.
We gotta go back. We gotta go
We're
back to square one.
We're the 2015 New York Knicks with Sasha Vujic coming out of retirement.
Hey, Sasha Vujic is a great player. He was
Horrible.
Net too.
He was terrible.
He also won a chip.
I couldn't bear watching him play shooting guard for the Knicks, starting every night.
So did
Sasha
J.R.
Vujic
Smith.
was a bucket getter.
He was so bad.
He was wet.
That was the worst period of Knicks basketball
Well,
we've
yeah,
seen in a long time.
All right, so I feel like we've been talking about the Knicks for way too fucking long.
Well, we're kind of talking about everything. We're just intertwining like different teams and trades and stuff.
So what do we want to talk about here? I think the
Sixers. We didn't get into the Sixers.
Okay,
I mean, I guess we did, but like, Sixers could fall off this year too if they don't.
They're still a top 3 team if they
Yes.
have. I don't think they'll do good in the playoffs, but they're still a top 3 team. 'Cause
Yeah, regular
Embiid-
season
Embiid
wise.
and Simmons will win regular
But if they
season.
end up like trading
So-
Simmons and don't get a great return on him, or they end up Embiid ends up. I mean, Embiid wasn't healthy until the end of the year. I don't know how he's gonna be in the beginning of the year, but if he's on a timeline like he might only play till he's 29, 30.
You can argue
So they got to
that-
win now, but
can-
they also like he could be injured this year. Like they could fall off this
You
year.
can
too.
argue that the Sixers are stuck too. You can argue that the Sixers are in a worse place than the Knicks.
No.
You can argue that. You know
I mean,
what?
you could argue it, but I don't agree at all. 'cause
Okay, I'll
they have
explain
Ben
why.
Simmons on the
I'll
trading
take this.
block.
I'll take this.
I'll explain why.
They have Ben Simmons on the trading
I'll-
block. They have Seth
Yeah.
Curry, who was great last year.
Okay,
They have
but-
good pieces.
okay.
Tobias Harris could be traded. Like,
Okay, but no one wants Tobias Harris on that contract. Number one.
I mean,
Number
a team
two,
could take
Ben
Tobias
Simmons'
Harris.
trade value is plummeted after the playoffs, right? And number three, Embiid is your superstar, but you're in a kind of a bad cap situation with three three maxes, one soon to be supermax with Embiid,
Yeah.
and then you got everyone else is just interchangeable role players.
Yeah, and then you trade Simmons, which will probably happen. And they're well, you said okay, they trade Simmons and then they don't get a good return. Well, if they don't get a good return, they don't have 3 players on a max.
Okay, but then
Yeah.
you don't get a
That's
good
what you
return.
Well,
I did, but I didn't say. Well, right now Simmons is on the team. That's
Yeah.
what I said. I didn't say that they. I'm not talking about him getting traded yet.
Okay.
And then you trade him. What do you get? Right now you're not getting as much as you're not getting 4 first-round picks. Right now, I think the Sixers are stuck because they can't win with what they have. And then you trade Tobias Harris, you're not getting much because that's going to be a salary dump in 2-3 years, right? I think Tobias Harris in 2-3 years is going to be a salary dump.
Hey,
Because
trade him to OKC, get 3 first round, give him 3 first rounders.
give him first
Yeah,
rounders
that's
so
what
they
they
take the
did for Kemba.
contract.
Yeah, that's what they did for
Yeah,
Kemba.
that's-
I know, that's what I'm saying.
OKC is
And
90 picks.
I don't know.
next.
I think the Sixers are kind of stuck too because I don't think they're going to win with this team, and they don't have a lot of assets. They don't have honestly, they don't have any assets except for their superstars who they
Ben
don't want to
Simmons and
trade. Embiid
Yeah.
is their only main asset right now
Yeah.
because Ben Simmons is an asset, but they want way too much, and no one is willing to take him on.
Well,
And Tobias Harris is.
you can
is-
say they're stuck too, but also they're leading candidates to get Dame right now. Most people think if Dame leaves, he's going there.
Okay.
So the second they get Dame and Embiid's probably the best duo in the league.
Yeah, but that's an if. That's an if.
That'd be nasty.
That would be insane. But I'm not.
Yeah.
I said before. I said that I'll argue that the Knicks might be in a better situation than the Sixers long term because the Knicks have a lot of assets.
Obviously, if they get Dame, which
If
is
you
a
get
long
Dame,
shot still, but
if you get Dame, it's a different story because Dame's one of the best players in the league. But you get Dame, people are forgetting to realize Dame is not as young as you think. Dame is 31, turning 32 this year.
Yeah, but I mean, we see players go to like 36 now in the NBA. Like,
He's
Yeah.
probably gonna last for 4 or 5 more years,
yeah,
and that's it.
I mean, you have 4 or 5 more years with Dame and Embiid. Like
Embiid's got 4 or 5 more years too. So, like
Who
he's
knows
not
how long
getting.
Embiid's gonna last?
No, he
Tobias
probably lasts the same many years as Dame.
Tobias Harris not win you a championship. I just think the Sixers are a little stuck too.
I mean, I don't think they're more stuck. I don't think they're stuck. I wouldn't say.
I think they're a little stuck.
If they can't get rid, if they can't get rid of Ben Simmons, they're stuck.
too.
The Knicks have
No.
assets. The
No,
Knicks
no,
are
no,
not
no.
stuck at all.
If-
They're not as good,
listen.
but the Knicks have assets. They can get what they want, or they could just chill and keep going.
If they
the Knicks
can't
aren't
get
stuck.
if they can't get rid of Ben Simmons, they're stuck. But if they can, then they're not. You know what I'm saying?
But you get Dame.
no one
then
wants
in
Ben
3
Simmons.
years, then you're in the same boat.
Yeah, but they can win with Dame.
They can win.
Yeah.
If
That's
they
the
do
thing.
win,
They're
then it's a
not
different
stuck
story.
because they can win.
If they do win, it's a different story. But then you're talking about the situation where you're good until you're not anymore, until you
They'll
can't
probably
win.
win. They'll probably win a championship
I mean,
with Dame. I think they win one.
The Sixers somehow probably could make it out of the Eastern Conference this next year too. Like we're
Not if they're
Not
not
with
if they
Simmons.
Not with Simmons. No.
yeah. I
The
mean,
East
I
is
don't
getting
think so,
stronger,
but
and-
like
Yeah, with,
they
Then-
still have a team that can. Like
unless
still
they have it has to be the hurt. I mean, they lost to the. I mean, they lost to the Hawks. They
Yeah.
weren't gonna be. They weren't gonna be like the Nets if they were hurt. Honestly.
Oh, probably not. But dude, you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know that injuries
I'm
that
not
happen.
liking
You guys always bring up these injuries that could happen.
No, I get it, but
I
I don't
What do
think.
you
have
mean?
a
What do you
better-
mean we bring it up? Everyone brings it up because it happens every fucking year.
I mean, but still, like they have a better chance of like. I don't think they're stuck because they have the third best odds of making it out of the East. When a team has the third best odds to make it out of a conference, I don't
Okay,
think
I
could
think
call
that
them stuck.
they're worse than the Nets.
Yeah.
I'm saying financially and future wise, they're kind of stuck.
So, but right now they are stuck.
But when you talk about being stuck, you're talking about progressing. When you say you're getting stuck, that means you can't get any better. You're stuck at a level. That's what
They are right now. Until
That's
they
what
get rid
being
of
that's
Ben
what being stuck means.
Which they still possibly could get out of the Eastern Conference.
We can't act like the Eastern Conference is a pushover, bro. The Eastern Conference.
I don't think it's a pushover. Like I'm not saying.
I
it
don't
is,
think
but
they would.
dude,
I don't think that. I don't think so.
I don't think that. I think the Bulls could beat them. I mean, the Hawks beat them.
The Hawks
I
could
don't
beat
think- I
them
don't think
again.
The Hawks would beat them again.
Okay, the Heat can beat them on a good series.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
yeah.
anyone, like the Sixers are not as dominant because Ben Simmons is kind of holding
I
them
mean,
back.
the Heat could beat the Nets on a good series. The Heat could beat the Bucks on a good series.
That's our point. The East is pretty open. The
Yeah.
teams are good.
So
I
you're
don't know
saying
about-
any team could beat any team?
Well,
I don't know about the
That's
Nets.
it.
I don't know about the Nets.
Like you just so what you.
you said that,
Nets
not
are-
me.
Nets
how
and
you guys
Bucks are
making it
still-
seem.
no,
You
Nets
just
and-
said the entire East
No.
is open.
No, Nets and Bucks are
no.
still the
That's what you
top.
said. That's what you just said, though.
No, I didn't. You were putting words in my mouth.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not
What'd you
saying
say?
that the East is wide open. I'm saying that there are teams.
I'm pretty sure you literally just said that.
I'm saying the Sixers can be beat because they literally just got beat. They got beat by the Hawks, and the Hawks are not any better than, honestly, the Heat, Knicks, Bulls are all in the same category right now. Didn't we just talk about this?
Yeah,
4
but-
through 7.
Yeah, but the
And
Sixers aren't in the 4 through 7. The Sixers are in the 1
Or
through
the 3.
Yeah,
And
but
they lost
Six-
but they lost to
But
a
they
team
lost to
in
the
4
team
through
in the 4 through 7 in the past year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It literally just happened. So what are you saying?
They're
And they
also
lost to the
the
Celtics the year before that, didn't they?
It just
I don't
happened.
remember.
You can't tell me I'm full of shit if it literally just happened.
Did I say you're full of shit? Now you're putting words in my
No,
mouth.
you're
See?
no,
You do the
you're
same
saying,
thing.
dude.
Let's calm down.
literally-
let's be real right now.
No, you're literally saying that I'm saying that I didn't say the East is wide open. I said the East is open to a point where the Sixers can lose to the Hawks because it just happened.
Okay.
I'm not wrong
Yeah.
because it literally just happened.
I mean, I don't like the Sixers, and I think people fail to forget they're the number. I mean, regular season doesn't matter that much. They're still the number 1 team in the East. They still have a good squad at the end of the day. I don't know their squad depth exactly, but I mean they have good pieces.
Andre
they were
Drummond?
good last year.
Drummond is
Yeah, they picked up Drummond. I mean, they picked up Drummond from Dwight
know.
Howard as their backup center, which is an improvement.
I don't know.
it's still
man.
backup center.
I think Dwight Howard's better than Drummond.
I don't think so.
Drummond is not that good.
I don't think
He's
he's
good,
that
but
good.
like
Yeah.
okay, but Drummond is not.
That's them. That was I don't know. I brought up, but what I was
Drummond
gonna say
is not
is
doing anything.
I want to say
For
that
you.
the Bucks and the
They have
Nets are
good
still
depth, I
a big tier above the 3rd seed. Bucks and
yeah.
Nets are.
Bucks and Nets are much better than the
those
Sixers.
teams-
Are
that's the Eastern Conference Finals.
Sixers are
for the next
beatable,
2
bro.
or 3 years.
I mean,
Sixers are
every
beatable.
team's beatable.
Sixers are more beatable than the other teams.
Okay, yeah.
I don't
That's
think
what I'm
I don't
saying.
think the Bucks or Nets are gonna like really. I think they're gonna be in these conference finals.
If they don't if they don't find a way to get rid of Ben Simmons, in my opinion,
Yeah, that's
the
what I'm
Sixers are kind of stuck.
Okay,
in
so-
that 3 seed.
So what you just said, I think they're going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Happened same thing that happened last year. They're 2 and 3 seeds. They
Yeah.
play in the semis. Then next thing you know,
Then they Heat, Hawks, whoever can beat the Sixers can beat the Sixers.
yeah, and then what? Next thing you know, Sixers play an injured Bucks, or like not even Sixers play the Bucks, and Sixers don't match up terribly against the Bucks. Like they could beat them. Like the Sixers are not as bad as we think they are.
No, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying that the Sixers, if they, you look what the Bucks did.
Yeah.
The Bucks were able to go out and get a Drew Holiday to kind of put him over the hump. The Sixers need to do a similar thing, and they need to try to move Ben Simmons, or else if they don't move Ben Simmons, they're stuck.
Yeah, I agree.
Why? Like,
I still think I don't like you guys know, like especially we talk about this. I don't think Ben Simmons is the key. I think they should trade him, but dude, they're still I hate to say it, they're still a good team at the end of the day.
they're good,
They're-
but they're stuck at being good. They're not a championship team with the team they have right now.
It could be though. Dude, they have the
I don't
third.
think so.
They have the 3rd best chance to come out of the East. Like
Cole just said, from 2 to 3 is a big jump right now, and I agree with that.
I agree, but still, if you have the 3rd best chance to make it out the East, you know what fucking happens in the NBA. It just like anything could happen. So it's like you can't say they're stuck if they have the 3rd best odds to come out of the East. In my opinion, that's how I look at it.
I need to clarify. I'm not saying that they're stuck right now, but they need to do something. They're kind of like the Celtics. They got 2 good guys, but they got to make a move to kind of progress. Because if you don't progress, it's either you're stuck or you digress.
I mean,
digress.
it's kind of
Whatever
tough
the
to
fuck
compare the Sixers, who like you were saying is probably going to be a top 3 seed, to a team that you guys are saying probably won't make. The
I just
playoffs.
use it as an example because
Okay.
we're saying the Celtics are stuck because
Because
they're
well,
not
the
doing
Celtics for the
anything.
Eastern Conference Finals like made it like
3
3
years
times.
ago.
I'm just using them
They made
as
it like 3 times in the last like 5 years.
I'm just using them as an example because they have a superstar and a star.
Yeah.
Kind of literally that what the Sixers have, but they don't make any other moves, and now it's catching up to them, and now they're moving back. Kind of like what you're saying about the Knicks, but I think the Knicks are in a different spot because the Knicks have a lot of assets that they can go get somebody. The Sixers don't have a lot of assets. The
They
Sixers,
just have Ben Simmons
except for Ben Simmons.
and Embiid.
I don't really know.
Yeah, but
I
those
don't-
guys are not getting moved.
We got
And Tyrese Maxey,
Except for
like a
Ben
decent
Simmons,
asset,
Embiid's not getting moved, right?
Embiid's not getting moved
They're not
ever.
getting. They're not
No,
moving
no.
Embiid.
But like they might move like Thibault, Maxey, and like Ben Simmons. Maybe like those
Those
are
aren't
those
like
guys.
bad assets.
If they
though. Like,
trade for
those aren't
Dame,
bad assets.
if they
They're-
trade for Dame,
that's-
they can win a championship. So they're not stuck anymore. But I'm saying they should really push
They
for
can
that.
be stuck if they
have
don't.
bad assets either. Like
They just don't have a lot of picks.
I don't know their pick situation. I don't know exactly, but like I know their players last year weren't bad because when you look at a team that gets first in the Eastern Conference, they have good depth. That's how I look at it. When you come first in the conference, look at the Jazz. Jazz had depth last year. They won the conference, so the team has depth. So it means they definitely have assets to trade.
But the Sixers, I think when they got Jimmy Butler, they traded for him. They traded for Jimmy Butler, and then Jimmy Butler left as a free agent the next year.
How
Yeah,
do they?
no.
that
Jimmy
was-
Butler was they needed Jimmy Butler.
And then they traded for Tobias Harris. and they're not getting. Well, they gave him a max, and now I don't think they have a lot. I don't know exactly. I don't have a spreadsheet in front of me, but I don't think they have a lot of picks because they went out to try to get these guys, rightfully so. And I commend them for trying to go out and make that move. That's what I'm saying that they should do right now. If they get Dame, they're
I
a
don't know how
championship
they did
team.
that.
Yeah,
They should have won that year where they
I
got
don't
Jimmy Butler.
I just don't think with the. I don't think
That
with
should
this.
have been the year they won.
They lost to the
Like that should
they
have been
lost
the
to
year
the
they won.
Sixers that year.
No, the Sixers lost to the Raptors. I mean.
Yeah, that's what I meant on there. Yeah. Yeah, but that was in the semis only too.
Oh, that was a nasty shot though. And I love every Sixer fan. Like whenever they talk shit, I just send them a gif of that shot.
Kawhi.
Yeah, and they start
Yeah.
crying. It's great.
God.
Poke the Sixers, but I don't know. What other teams in the East are?
I mean, we can talk about the Nets. Nets made some good moves. Patty Mills for 12 mil.
Yeah,
2 years.
mostly the same team though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we re-signed Bruce and Blake.
Got rid of
two big
Shamet.
pieces. Yeah, Shaman was
Well,
fucking
Mike
wasn't
Brown,
that good.
LeBron James, Mike James.
Mike James, yeah, he's out of there. I'm sad to see Mike James go.
Where did he go? Shanghai.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
But
Is he a free agent?
hasn't got
He's
signed
with
yet.
Dennis Schroeder making 80 yawn. A year.
Yen.
Yeah.
Is it yen?
I don't know.
it's
It's
I-
yen.
not
Yawn.
No, I'm telling you it's yawn because I saw on Twitter someone said yen and they corrected him and said it's yawn and the guy goes, "Go fuck yourself." underneath. I'm telling you it's yawn because that guy was right.
So I don't
But
know. I don't
it's-
speak Chinese.
whatever.
I do.
Mandarin. You're gonna get us canceled.
Yeah,
Fucking
come on.
Mandarin. Nets. They got Cam Thomas.
Got rid of
Yeah,
Spencer.
they
Lost
got-
Spencer Dinwiddie.
lost
Big loss.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
recently.
Got
They didn't have a last
Patty
year, so I don't-
Mills.
I don't really
They
see
lost
how big of a loss that is. They got James Johnson.
lost
too.
Jeff Green.
James Johnson. Yeah, I mean James. Johnson.
Yeah, Jeff Green was gone.
He's not as good as Jeff Green, which I was sad to see Jeff Green go. But he is a Jeff Green-esque player. He's a scrappy guy. He'll knock down his threes. He's a defender. Like he's not. I don't think he's as good as Jeff Green. But I also didn't think Jeff Green was that good last year. So possibility because he has 3 of the best players in the league around him, so he could
Yeah.
look a lot better than
Yeah.
he is. So I could see that. I mean, he'll knock down his threes. He's like probably one of the best fighters in the NBA. I'm pretty sure. This guy tries to scrap with everyone, which I love. It gives us some fire on our team. But I mean, we'll see how that goes. Like I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
it's a good signing.
At the end of the day, with the Nets, it's just whether or not that big three can stay healthy. If they stay healthy, nothing else really matters.
Yeah, they got Bruce Brown back too, right? You said that.
Yeah, Bruce Brown and Blake, both of them.
They just need like defenders other than those three. Like
Yeah.
if those, because one of those three are always on the floor and they're always producing. But if they can stay healthy, then they're gonna probably go to the finals out of
Yeah.
the East.
I mean,
We
we've
got to
been
win
talking.
this year, man.
We've been talking mainly about the East. We could talk about the West a little bit. Lakers made
Lakers.
great moves. I'm not surprised.
Did Kawhi? Wait, question. Did Kawhi resign?
Not yet. No. I mean, I could do a little quick check, but
Yeah, but so we can talk about the Lakers a little bit. Lakers pulled shooters out of every everywhere.
Corner of
yeah,
their ass.
but
I don't
everyone's
know.
talking Melo like he's prime Melo again. Like everyone's so hyped that Melo's
Oh,
playing
I'm
with
not
LeBron.
even
I'm
hyped
like,
about Melo.
I know, but I see people hyped about
We
this.
talked about this the other day. You said you don't think Melo was a good fit because he's a ball stopper. Remember that?
Yeah, I still don't think
You
so.
still think so?
I don't,
He
yeah.
does need the ball in his hands, but he'll be on the bench and he'll get shots up.
Yeah,
He'll
he'll-
make 12 points a game.
Yeah, but they got a lot. They surround like I saw this graphic. I forget where I saw it, but it was like they signed like 6 players and 6 of those players shot over 40% from 3 last year. Like that's like unreal. Like it was like Bazemore, Malik Monk, Melo. I can't fucking who else they get this year?
Kendrick Nunn, which
Kendrick Nunn.
that guy I hope he sucks and never gets another contract.
Why?
He took down more. He's in his 3rd year and he could have gotten more money, and he decided to go to the Lakers. Like what guy decides to ring chase in their 3rd year instead of getting more money?
Yeah, no one ring chased
Screw
in
that
their
guy.
Third year,
That's
though,
true.
yeah.
Screw that guy.
Fucking
I was
pussy.
talking to
You don't deserve to
AJ.
get
I was talking
any more money.
AJ, and he said you sent him like something saying Mello and like capitalize the L in Mello.
Yeah.
Which I thought was funny.
This is to piss AJ off because he's just like this is a Laker fan. Like he's so annoying. Like he's from Jersey and he's a Laker fan, so that's annoying. That's all I gotta say.
I do want to look through more of these. It's probably gonna lag a little bit. Yeah, there she goes. We had a lot of re-signings. That was about it. Wait, they also got Wayne Ellington.
Yeah, Wayne Ellington. They also got Malik Monk. We said that.
Yeah,
They
we
got
did say that.
Dwight Howard. We didn't say that one.
Yeah, but
And then they still have Marc Gasol, I believe.
yeah, they do.
And then they have
Wayne Ellington was a good pickup. He's a good shooter.
Wayne Ellington's. I mean, he was on the Knicks.
Dude, but you gotta understand, like
He was
they're
on
all
the-
minimum contract players. These guys are talking about.
yeah.
Like
They got no money. I mean,
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
they
got no
they
money.
did it. They have a good supporting cast. I think they're making it out of the West. I'm pretty.
Well,
confident.
the Nuggets I think have a chance, and
yeah, the Lakers are definitely favorites.
I
now,
like the
though.
Nuggets. I like the Nuggets a lot.
It's typical of LeBron. Though he's got to recruit the whole fucking league.
Yeah,
to
but
his
LeBron's
team.
not getting younger, and he's not gonna be able to play more than 65 games, 60 games.
I wonder what's gonna happen with Dennis Schroeder. I wonder if he's gonna move.
He'll be on the. I'll bet it right now. He's on the Pelicans. By the time this airs,
OKC maybe.
by the time this airs, he'll be on the Pelicans.
You think so? So it's gonna air tomorrow. Yeah, I think I said that earlier.
OKC maybe.
If I say that.
OKC probably.
No, I got Pelicans because Pelicans need a point guard right now. They wanted Lowry. They're willing to spend money on Lowry. They let Lonzo Ball go like idiots, and they're gonna
Lonzo
end up
Ball
giving-
wanted to leave though.
Sure, he wanted to leave, but like you have restricted free agency rights. Like you could. I mean, I guess they got.
I
some
guess
right.
they didn't want him either. Then yeah.
But they'll probably give him 60 million, 3 years, 60 million to Dennis Schroeder. Maybe 2 years. I don't know. He might want to prove himself to get more money.
So we get some guys that are still unrestricted. We have Kelly Oubre, which I don't know where he's gonna go. Reggie Jackson. Those are two solid pieces on the team.
Kelly Oubre's probably gonna stay.
Laurie Markkinen's restricted, and then Dennis Schroeder's unrestricted, and then Kawhi's on his player option still, which I think he declined. But
He declined it. And
yeah, but those are like the big
he's
guys.
he's working out. I mean, you gotta expect he's working out a new deal right now. No one's like, there's no attention on it.
Let's see. Is that fuck up my mic? Hello.
Looks good.
Nope.
You fucked it up.
Hello. Oh, there we go. eBay got fried a little bit.
No, yeah, but I think Markkinen's staying. I think Schroeder's gonna go to probably Shanghai. No, he's gonna go to
Shanghai Sharks.
Pelicans probably, or like a team like that to make some money. He wants to make money. He turned down $90 million like a bum, and there we go. Now he's not making no money.
I think Reggie Jackson will probably re-sign too. I don't really know what other team he'd go to.
Chances Kawhi leaves.
Yeah. No.
Slim.
It would have to be a sign and trade now because everyone's maxed, got all their money tied in. I mean, I guess not because people could just say, "Oh, actually, we're not going to sign you." You don't sign anyone till Friday, but
yeah, I was gonna say it's 6. Right?
but still, like that's like you're pretty
Fucked up, yeah.
you're pretty locked in.
Where
Sign and trade.
where-
He's staying
Yeah. He's
unless he
definitely
gets signed trade with the Mavs. That'd be
Are there any other teams? The Mavs are probably the main.
I would say
I'd
Mavs.
want him to
Mavs
go to
would be
the
nice.
Mavs. I would love
that'd
that.
be so nice.
That'd be a cool spot.
I don't know. Porzingis would go the other way if he went to the Mavs.
They don't fucking need Porzingis. He
No, I'm
sucks.
just saying he would get traded, right?
They'd probably be on the Clippers.
Yeah.
That would be good for the Clippers. That'd be good. Like
They probably get.
better than
They
losing
probably
for free.
get. Maybe they'll get Schroeder and get.
Better than losing Kawhi for free. I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah,
like
they-
it's not good.
they might get-
Porzingis sucks, but
They might get
yeah.
Dennis Schroeder and then they get Porzingis or something. That's not gonna happen. But
Porzingis
Kawhi's
is still
staying.
young and
Kawhi's
promising.
staying.
I think.
Kawhi's not gonna play until like they say March next year, so he's not gonna be.
Yeah, but no, I mean he's torn his ACL, but no, it still hasn't come out that he's torn his shit, right?
I don't know if he
It took
did.
a slight tear. I thought it wasn't like a big
They
tear, but
didn't say.
I was hearing he's. You know how he is. He wouldn't play like forever because of his injuries and like
Yeah,
Spurs.
yeah,
So he's
yeah.
gonna be taking his time, whatever it is. He's taking his
He's
time.
probably
So,
not going to start the season.
He might be trying to get another contract, but I think even if he played the year and accepted this contract, he would have got maxed anyways. But either way, I guess he's just. He might be
Well,
just trying.
if
to
I'm
extend
him,
it.
I'm taking my time too.
Yeah,
He's got
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
That's why he might be just
He's got
extending with the
nothing
Clippers
to-
to take his time.
I mean,
He's
it's
got no
also
reason
kind of
not to.
fucking the Clippers too, because they don't. I mean, they probably know he's gonna resign, but like if he doesn't, they have like no chance to get any free agents now,
Yeah.
which would like fuck them in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if the Clippers is Kawhi at the end of the day, they're fried either way. Like
Nah,
no
they're-
free agent they bring in is going to be able to replace that.
Oh yeah, they're not winning shit. I don't even
Yeah.
think
Look at
they're
Dame.
winning
Look at
this
Dame.
So
year.
what?
I mean, fuck.
Imagine. What if So the West. What is the West looking like after this free agency frenzy the past 2 days?
The West is a little weaker. I'll tell you that.
I think the East.
I think most of the deals, like a lot of players went to the East. We
Yeah.
saw, like a lot.
That's why we're talking about these so much. but-
Yeah, a lot of movement to
The
the
West is number one. The Lakers probably after that.
Yeah,
They did really well.
After that, you got the Warriors. Oh, you talking about free agency or?
No,
And-
just like a rankings. Like
Season
who are the best teams in the
Yeah,
seeding.
number 2 is the Warriors. I would have the Warriors at 2.
I'm probably gonna say, like
Warriors,
like
really?
record wise, it's probably gonna be Lakers number 1 because they have Westbrooks and like LeBron and
Yeah.
AD. They're gonna come first in that.
Yeah, they're gonna win the most games in the regular season.
Yeah, they're probably dude. They could win like fucking 65 games. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Actually,
Are they doing a full season next year? Or are they doing
yeah, 82 games. 82 games.
Yeah, they could win 65 games next year.
Probably.
It's a
That's
little
crazy.
bit- yeah.
Who else they got? Nuggets number 2,
I
probably. You
think
think?
so.
I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna go Jazz again, number 2, and then I'll go Warriors number 3.
Nuggets 4th.
I'm gonna go Warriors 3, Nuggets 4.
Jazz signed Hassan Whiteside as a
Clips
backup
5.
center.
Clips might fall off with I'm gonna say Mavs 5,
say the
Clips
Suns?
6.
No.
Oh
I said
shit!
Suns.
I didn't say the Suns. Oh shit!
West is still good.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Suns are gonna be wow. All right, so Jazz 2. I'm gonna go Warriors 3. I'm gonna go Suns
Nuggets.
5. Nuggets 4, Suns 5. Mavs 6, and then Clippers
in the
7.
play-in.
Yeah.
Clippers 7. That's tough. Yeah, I mean they're gonna miss Kawhi for most.
And
of the
then
I'm
season.
gonna put-
who's gonna be that 8 spot? I think Dame's gonna be gone by the trade deadline, so I'm gonna go 8 spot. Will be
You think Dame's gonna be gone by the trade deadline?
yeah, they're not gonna be good next
So
year.
he's gonna go to the Sixers. You think?
He's gonna be on one of those teams. He's gonna be on the Celtics, Knicks, or Sixers by the end of this
What
year.
about
Most
Mavs?
likely Sixers.
Mavs.
Mavs shouldn't trade. I don't know. They shouldn't
Well,
trade
what would
for him,
they-
but I don't know.
What would they
Yeah,
trade?
they got to trade Porzingis. They don't have any picks to trade him to the Knicks. So I don't know what they're gonna trade. But
I could see that. Celtics. What would the Celtics trade for Dame? We go back.
no, that's what I have.
again
I
to
have
Dame
Celtics,
trade.
Sixers. I have Celtics, Sixers, or Knicks for the Dame trade. But anyways, so the 8 spot would probably be. Oh wow, it's gonna come down to the Grizzlies, probably
Oh,
Pelicans.
Bottom of the barrel West teams.
Yeah, Grizzlies, Pelicans, and the I don't know.
What do you say about
nah,
those teams,
Spurs.
like Grizzlies, Pelicans, like those type teams? Like you say, the Knicks need to make a move. Like those teams, I feel like are in a similar boat as in.
Yeah, but they're low market teams though.
Yeah, I guess.
That's true. And they also like what do you call it? I mean, Pelicans. They have Zion, which everyone thinks Zion's gonna be great. I think Zion will be great too. But a lot of people are saying future MVP, no doubt. I don't buy that.
I don't know about no doubt. Yeah, you got Luka. That's scary.
We got a ghost.
Yeah, we got a ghost down here.
MVP's tough, bro. That's like.
Yeah, you
that's
got,
something
you're
can
gonna be playing against
guarantee.
Luka with
I
Giannis.
don't
Yeah.
agree with that either.
Luka and Giannis, like
And yeah, even like Tatum. I think Tatum,
Tatum.
more MVP.
I think
Tatum,
Tatum,
Cade,
I think Tatum
Melo.
will
Like
win.
you don't know.
Yeah. I see. So I think they're gonna be good. I mean, Zion's gonna be no doubt all star, like for like at least 10 more years.
Probably
his
be an
career.
all-star next year. I guarantee
Yeah,
that.
probably. Same with probably John Morant. I'd probably say.
Devin Booker won't be. He
Nah.
never voted in.
Definitely.
He never
not.
gets voted in.
Devin Booker sucks. Fuck you, John.
He never gets voted in.
Yeah.
The Suns are still top 5 seed though, right?
I got him 5.
They gotta be in that mix.
I
They were
don't
too
think-
good this year.
I don't think the Grizzlies will. Oh, actually,
Well, I think they'll be 8. I think the Pelicans are gonna miss out again.
I'm trying to think like the lower teams too.
Like I don't know what the 10 seeds. Like what is Kings maybe Kings?
Kings are
9 or
nice,
10?
low key.
But like,
are nice.
but like the problem is,
I mean,
they
even the
beat up on
Spurs,
those-
but the Spurs
No.
lost. Yeah.
No, they beat up on those teams like the Spurs, the Kings, like all of those top teams. They beat up on the Spurs, Kings, the what's another bottom team? I guess
I mean, you can't even say they beat up.
Portland's
No,
gonna be one
you
of those
can't say
teams,
they
too.
beat up those teams because those teams usually have like the 10 seeds in the Western Conference usually have better like records than the 10 seeds in the East.
not this year. It's not gonna be like that.
I mean, last year it was.
I think it was the 10 seed didn't. I think it was like the 9 seed did 9 and 8 because they had like the same record. It was the Warriors and the.
Yeah, Warriors are definitely in the playoffs. You said them as a 2 seed.
I have 3. I put the Jazz at 2.
It's tough to say they're like a automatic like that high. I think they could be like a 5-6 seed. Honestly, because we haven't seen them play.
I mean, if
like,
Clay is just shooting, if Clay's shooting normally, that's.
Clay came off of 2.
But he just got to shoot normally. He doesn't have to defend normally. Just shoot normally. I think they're fine.
I don't think so. I don't think that's enough.
I don't know, Cole. That's a
And you have
Clay needs to be Clay.
two
in order
two
to,
lottery picks. They added James Wiseman, and you got
wing and stuff.
and you got Draymond Green.
Still got Wiggins.
You got Wiggins. You're gonna.
Who did
they're
they
gonna resign-
draft?
Moses Moody's good. Kuminga's good.
Kuminga's good.
Like, and then they got
they're pretty. They're
they
pretty.
got
deep.
Draymond Green still. They got Wiseman, and then
They're
yeah,
pretty
the
deep.
bench. The bench probably Kelly Oubre be on the bench probably. They didn't
pretty-
sign me yet, but
they're pretty deep.
Kelly
But
Oubre.
the things with the Warriors, I don't know about the Warriors being. I see the Warriors in that 6 to 8 range again.
I see them higher. I'd probably say like they could be like a 4 seed.
so you got the Suns
Honestly,
3.
They could be like a 4 seed to 8 seed. Probably 4 to 7 because the 8 seed's kind of like the last team in my opinion. Like they're gonna be kind of like not on the same level. Suns probably like a 4 seed. I'll probably say Lakers, Jazz. I mean, maybe Suns could actually be a 3 seed. Mavericks are like a 5 or 6 seed. They don't have enough help there, or maybe even 7.
I don't know. The thing is with the Warriors being that high, being a 4 seed for me is I know for a fact Clay is gonna miss games. just from rest, load management. They're gonna be careful with
Yeah,
them because
yeah.
they're gonna make the playoffs. They know that. They need to be healthy for the playoffs because they can make a run with the team they have. They can make a run. They can upset a couple teams because like
That's fair enough.
Clay could shoot, put up 40.
Stick with my answer. That's fair.
I just think that Warriors are gonna be in that like safe. Like we'll make the playoffs. We'll be happy with it because they know more than anyone that it doesn't matter where they finish the regular season. They're like, we know what we're capable of when playoff time comes around, and they'll be safe in terms of trying to keep their stars healthy for when the time comes. They'll be ready to go.
I think they're in a similar position to the Knicks. They're like a 4 to 7 seed,
Oh.
but like not like.
I wish we had Steph Curry.
They got Steph Curry.
Like,
I know what you're saying. Like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
gonna make the
Position-
playoffs. Like
Yeah.
it's just
playoff wise, all right.
it.
The West is still stronger though than the East, so that's
Yeah.
why it's like kind of hard to
It's
compare.
balancing out.
Not
A
as much,
little
though,
bit.
'cause
A little bit, not entirely though.
It's balancing out, man. What do you think the East standings are going to be then?
Oh, we didn't even talk about this.
Oh,
Well, no, I did.
we
I did
we
give you
did.
mine.
We
I
did
gave you
bring
mine.
it up a little bit. So I'd
I don't
probably
think
say
I don't think.
I'd probably say Bucks number 1 seed.
That's what I was gonna say.
Nets 2, Philly 3. Team. Probably say a Hawks 4. It's more of the safe choice. Actually, I'm gonna say Bulls 4. I'm gonna be a little more bold. Hawks
Wow.
5. Knicks 6. Heat 7.
Wow.
8 seed. I'm gonna say Celtics. Still got Jason Tatum at the end of the day. 9 seed. I'm gonna say Pacers, and 10 seed. I'm gonna say the Detroit Pistons.
Pistons. Fuck. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
that's happening.
I'm gonna go 1 is gonna be the Bucks. 2 Nets. I might flirt with the Hawks being 3rd seed, but that'd be tough.
Yeah,
Six-
say it because
Mm.
what you want. They were 24-11 with what's his
Yeah,
name?
that's Nate McMillan was
McMillan's
really
a
good
great
as a
coach.
coach. I'm gonna
Great
go
coach.
Hawks 3. Fuck it. Sixers 4.
Alright.
Knicks 5. Bulls 6. Heat 7. 8 seed. 8 seed's tough. Maybe Celtics. Maybe. I don't know. That's why I don't know. What other teams are in that contention? I'm trying to think.
You got Wizards. You got
Wizards.
You got
Basically Wizards. Yeah.
No. You got the
Who
Hornets. Hornets
Oh,
are there
yeah.
and Pacers.
Okay. Pacers.
I
Pacers.
did
I'm
mine
gonna go
before. I'm gonna go look
7
at mine.
seed Heat, 8 seed. I'm gonna go Pacers 8 seed.
Okay.
Fuck it.
I think Pacers are good.
9 seed Hornets. No, 9 seed Celtics, 10 seed Hornets.
Okay. No Pistons.
Nah. Wizards. Wait. I'm gonna go. Wait,
Dude,
Did I say
Wizards-
Hornets 10 seed?
Yeah, Wizards.
I'm gonna
were
go
a
Wizards
nine-
10 seed.
Wizards were a 9 seed last year, and they got worse.
Come on, where's my?
I'm gonna go 10 seed Wizards. I'm gonna say Hornets are still on the fringe. It's gonna take LaMelo
Here
Ball
we
a
go.
couple of years
I
to
got mine.
develop, and another star next to him to make the playoffs.
All right, let's hear yours, Cole.
All right. I think I might change this one a little bit. I got the Bucks at 1,
Nice.
the Nets at 2. I do have the Sixers at 3. I got the Hawks at 4. I'm gonna go Knicks 5. I think I'm gonna go Heat 6, Bulls 7, and I'm stick with Hornets at 8. Pacers 9, Celtics 10, Raptors 11, Wizards 12, Cavs 13, 14 the Pistons, and then last place the Magic 15.
I think the Pistons can be pretty good, bro. I don't know.
I mean, they got Jeremy Grant and Cade, but their big man is consistent of Kelly Olynyk, and then they
Yeah,
got
they also have Isaiah Stewart's pretty good.
they got Isaiah Stewart. He's a forward, so they got Jeremy Grant playing small forward. Then they got Sadiq Bey's all right, and then they got I think they got another Killian Hayes, who's
Yeah,
he'll probably be the backup point guard, or maybe he'll play 2, and then Sadiq will come off the bench. But they'll be decent, but like the teams in the East will just pummel that team because they're just experienced, and they'll see a nice young team that they just.
I could just see them being a team like the Knicks, like before last
Sure,
year.
but I don't think their defense is there. That's what.
Isaiah Stewart's a great shot blocker.
Yeah, no,
Great
he will
shot
be.
blocker.
But I don't know
Cade's
if
not
as a
terrible on
team
D.
their defense.
Yeah,
will
we'll
be.
see. We'll see. I think they're
Sadiq Bey. Shout out Ethan. He loves Sadiq.
Yeah, I
Bey.
said
Yeah,
that already.
Sadiq Bey's a baller. I like him so. I think they're going to surprise a lot of people next
All
year.
right, that's
I
fair
think
enough.
that's my biggest surprise team out of the East.
That'd be crazy. I mean, I think I actually had the Wizards off of it because I think with getting rid of Russ, they were struggling last year with Russ and Beal, and I don't think their team is a playoff team the way it is right now.
Yeah, I think they got worse. I love.
So I had them at a 12. I had them below the Raptors, which I think the Raptors are going to be pretty good because they got Van Vliet. They still have Siakam. They still have Suggs. No, they didn't get Suggs. They got Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes. Sorry.
Yeah, Suggs is at the Magic, but yeah, their team is going to be they'll be decent. They're also going to be back home, which is good to play at
I
home.
forgot about that. Yeah, back in Toronto.
That helps you.
Oh yeah, they didn't play at all last
They
season.
played in Tampa.
Well, who knows with Delta B?
Well, Champa Bay. I don't know.
they're gonna be
It
back
should
in
have helped
Champa,
them if
yeah.
anything. Yeah.
That'd be sick if they
With
go to
the-
Champa. We're going to
with
those
the
games.
JetBlue.
Yeah, they're gonna be with the JetBlue virus coming out. They're gonna be back at Tampa, which is great because we'll be getting
You got
we're going to all the
Delta.
games.
You got the Delta Airlines. You got what is the other one?
the Delta,
Spirit
the
Airlines?
United.
United virus now coming out next year.
Yeah.
Spirit Airlines is lit.
The Spirit virus.
Spirit Airlines is lit.
Isn't that like
The cheapest.
It's like
one.
super
$60
cheap.
bucks. Yeah, you have no
You
idea
go
what's
anywhere.
going on.
Yeah, 60.
they don't even ask for your passport.
You don't even get a bag. You can't bring a bag. No, I'm kidding.
It's
but-
like you get on the plane and then
They don't tell you where you're going either. You just get on the plane. It's like
you buy a random ticket.
all of a sudden you're in Iraq. You're like, where the fuck am I? You
They
know?
don't even give you water too. They're just like you could fucking. There's no
Oh.
bathroom. You gotta shit yourself, piss yourself.
Oh, I would love to take a vacation on Spirit.
All right.
Sounds like a great
I
time.
mean, book the Spirit flights now.
Mm.
Are you
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
Spirit to
It's
Florida
sponsored.
tomorrow?
No, I'm taking
Sell out.
the JetBlue virus.
No.
I wish I was taking Delta.
All right. Who's the best free agency signing we got now? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to say a winner.
Winner for agency from East Bulls. They improved. They
I
made
think we
the
said that
most
in the beginning.
significant jumps. Because they went from not even being a playoff team to being like, these guys are
Yeah,
gonna be
but
good.
what's the best signing though in general? The best signing.
Oh,
This is tough because there wasn't like a. I don't know. Who do you guys think? You guys got one or not?
best signing. There were no.
Yeah, it's not like blockbuster signings.
I really like Kemba for $8 million. That's like a low key one.
Yeah, it's up there.
I mean, DeMar sign and trade. That's
yeah,
a
but that's
bit-
too much
big.
money.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that's not just a big player, like a good deal. I think Kemba got a great deal. I thought that was a steal because he was making $30 million
We
prior.
filled our point guard needs. We had no idea who's gonna be a point guard.
What's another? I don't know. Lowry was good too. I don't fucking know.
I'm not.
Yeah,
thinking-
I
don't
feel
know
like there
Lowry.
wasn't. I mean, I guess Westbrook, but that was a trade.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
sign and
all
trade.
those
So
were
was
all those were
Lowry.
signing. Yeah, all those-
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Westbrook. It has to be.
yeah.
I think that's an obvious answer.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have gone like Melo. You could have gone like one of those young, like seriously, one of those guys that are
No
that
way.
to those teams. Like
Yeah.
Melo?
Kendrick Nunn could have been. You could have said was the best signing. No, I'm just
You're
saying.
fucking with me right
No,
now.
I'm
right?
saying because those guys because they
Yeah.
needed shooters and now
Yeah,
these
yeah.
teams got shooters.
Kendrick Nunn, the fraud, third-year player chasing a ring.
No, I don't know. I don't know what the best signing would be. I guess you could.
I mean, Rudy Gay to the Jazz is slept on signing.
Yeah, it's a good
too.
sign.
We thought that you thought he was gonna go to the Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought so, but I mean,
They got Melo
That's a
instead.
good signing. And the guys they signed back, like Chris Paul was a good signing, I guess.
I mean,
like,
Devontae Graham to the Pelicans for $47 million is not terrible either. For 4 years,
Yeah.
47.
yeah, that's a good one. I like Devontae Graham.
Me too. JaMychal Green. Back
Alec
to
Burks,
the,
30 mil, 3 year, 30 mil. It's a good signing.
Useless.
He averaged 13 last year.
I'm playing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with probably the Westbrook trade, but that's like trade whatever. Best signing. It's fuck it. I'm gonna say Rudy Gay.
Wow.
Great value on the great value. $6 million a year.
Yeah, and that's that.
Great depth.
Value, I'm gonna go Kemba.
He
Uh,
sucks.
I'm gonna go Kemba for value.
All right, I agree with that.
Not the best.
But I mean, it's a buyout
value.
though. To be fair, like that's why it got better value.
Don't matter.
But he wanted to come here. I'm
That's
telling
what
you, he
that's
wants
what
to
we
be
ended
home.
up paying him. So
He wants to be in New York, and he's gonna put on a show on MSG. I'm telling you
that's
that.
where he was. That's where Cardiac Kemba was born in MSG.
Cardiac Kemba, baby.
Cardiac Kemba.
His step back against Pittsburgh in the Big East tournament. Fucking
Elite.
Dude,
unreal.
telling you just gotta wait. Kemba's
We'll see.
Kemba's coming home.
He might have a. He might become.
Start playing
the
P
Knicks.
Diddy song.
Coming home.
Coming to the Knicks might reinvigorate his career. Like give him a boost. That he
Yeah, and it
might.
You have that home blood, and then all of a sudden you're playing MSG again every night, and the fans are behind you, and you make a cool play, and it starts to rock. Dude, the fans are gonna be rocking. Like New York fans, like they go crazy. It's gonna be like a playoff game every game, like every game in the year.
All right, fair enough. That should do it though.
Yeah, I'm
we're
ready to
gonna
wrap it up. Yeah, yeah.
Special thanks to Cole for coming on. It was a pleasure as always. This is third time coming on. This is our last in-person podcast we're doing
Yeah.
because Nick's going to Tampa. We will be doing Zoom University podcast. So make sure to follow Instagram, follow TikTok, subscribe, like, comment, put the notification bell.
Share. Big thing also. Please, guys, if you support our channel, just share it. Maybe next time we post something, share it on your story. Hopefully,
Bucket.
Yeah, hopefully that'll help us like increase our reach to like different
Demographics.
audiences. Yeah, starting
those
into
fancy
the
words.
fancy Instagram terms. Hopefully that you guys do that. We really appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I got
I
there.
got one last thing to say. That's 6.
Evan Fournier.
Peace out.
See ya.
Kemba. All right. Peace.